Tonight, we leave behind the noisy world and travel deep into a peaceful, ancient forest, a forest filled with tall, whispering trees, silver moonlight, soft, glowing lanterns, and the gentle sound of rain falling far away. And hidden inside the oldest tree in the forest, a family lives, a tiny family so small their entire home fits inside the trunk of a single tree. So get comfortable. Close your eyes softly, take a slow, deep breath, and let this cozy story guide you into a peaceful sleep. Far beyond the hills, past quiet rivers and sleepy fields, stood the oldest tree anyone had ever seen. Its roots stretched deep into the earth, while its enormous branches touched the stars above. During the daytime, golden birds rested among its leaves, and tiny squirrels climbed along the bark. At night, the forest became calm and magical. Fireflies floated slowly through the air like tiny glowing stars dancing between the trees, and hidden near the bottom of the trunk, behind ivy leaves and soft green moss, was a tiny round wooden door. Most travelers never noticed it, but behind that little door was a secret world. Inside the tree lived the Willow family, tiny people, no taller than teacups, living peacefully inside their warm wooden home. The inside of the tree was beautiful. Tiny staircases curled around the walls, small lanterns glowed softly above the windows, and shelves carved into the wood were filled with tiny books. Every room smelled of pine wood, warm tea, and cinnamon bread. The youngest child, little Oliver, loved sitting beside the round window at night. From there, he watched the rain fall gently outside while listening to the peaceful sounds of the forest. His sister Lily collected glowing mushrooms near the roots of the tree, while their grandmother spent evenings knitting soft blankets beside the fire. Everything inside the tree felt warm, quiet, and safe. One evening, dark clouds slowly drifted across the sky. Soon, soft rain began falling through the forest. Tiny raindrops rolled gently down the leaves, while cool mist floated between the trees. Inside the tree, the Willow family prepared for a cozy night indoors. The mother quietly poured lavender tea into tiny cups, while the father placed another small log into the fireplace. Warm golden light filled the tiny rooms, and the smell of fresh bread floated through the air. Outside, the storm grew stronger, but inside the tree, everything remained peaceful and calm. Little Oliver wrapped himself inside a soft blanket and listened carefully to the rain tapping against the bark outside. It sounded soft, steady, and comforting. As the night became darker, the family gathered beside the fireplace. The grandmother adjusted her glasses slowly, opened an old dusty book, and began telling a bedtime story. Her voice was gentle and warm. She spoke of ancient forests, sleeping mountains, and tiny glowing rivers hidden beneath the moonlight. Outside, the rain continued falling softly. The fire crackled quietly beside them, while warm shadows danced across the wooden walls. Slowly, everyone became quieter. The little children rested their heads against soft pillows, their eyes growing heavier with every passing minute. The peaceful sound of grandmother's voice mixed with the rain outside created the coziest feeling imaginable. Later that night, after the stories had ended, Oliver quietly looked outside the tiny round window. The forest looked magical beneath the moonlight. Silver mist floated between the trees, while glowing fireflies drifted lazily through the darkness. Somewhere far away, an owl called softly into the night. The old tree swayed gently in the cool sleeping safely inside. Oliver smiled softly, feeling warm and peaceful. Then slowly he closed the curtain, climbed into bed, and pulled the blanket close around him. The sound of rain continued softly outside, steady, quiet, relaxed. Now the forest is quiet. The moon hangs high above the trees, while cool wind moves softly through the leaves, and somewhere deep in the ancient woods, inside the oldest tree of all, the tiny family sleeps peacefully together, warm, safe, and dreaming quietly beneath the stars. Good night.